Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another video. It's the T on MPD and relationships. Hello, everyone. To all of my new subscribers and new family members, hello, hi, welcome. And to my tribe and family at large, welcome back. Thank you all so much for coming back and watching another video. Family, y'all know I'm always plugging that Thursday night live stream. Why? Because it is so important. That's where we get to the meat of the matter. The crux of the conversation. Thursday nights, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'd love to see you there. I am personally inviting you to the Thursday night live stream. Yes, I am. And y'all listen, if you are on the YouTube and Facebook platform, make sure that you turn your notification bells on so you know when we go live on the channel. All right. So also, y'all, holla at your girl. Hit that like button, hit that like. If y'all, listen, if you rocks with your girl, can you hit that like button for me? Please? Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. You want to give a fist bump? Can we do a fist bump? Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Y'all let me know you rocks with your girl. The goal of the day is 2.1K plus on the likes. If you rocks with your girl, come on now. Hit that like button for me, okay? And for those of you that are in need of a life coach, okay, please note, that I am accepting new coaching clients. And look, the email is pinned in the description below this video. All right, Teaonnpd coaching at gmail.com. Send me an email and I'll get back to you. Also, too, my first book collaborative effort, y'all know. It is pinned in the description below. The link is Seduced by Satan. I need y'all to do what? Pick up your copy today. This evening, pick up your copy. Can you do that? Y'all get y'all copy today, okay? Listen, you'll thank me later. All right, grab a copy for yourself and someone else. If y'all want to see how these clowns get down when they got money and supply, it's gonna help you understand what not to be bothered with. Okay? I'm telling you. Y'all, it's a great book. It's a great read. It's a showstopper, a jaw dropper. It is a page turner. Okay? Pick up your copy today and recommend it to your book clubs. Can y'all do that for me? All right, y'all. Let's jump into the topic of this video. I want to talk about a question that came out of someone was asking me about narcissists and their obsession. Okay, do they have the ability to actually control their obsession with you? Do they have the ability to control their obsession with you? Now, I want y'all to understand something about narcissists. Okay, narcissists have a whole lot of problems. But when it comes to relationships, a couple of the biggest problems that they have is the fact that they lack impulse control and their obsessive nature. Okay, obsessive addiction, all of that. Man, it's bad when it comes to a narcissist. Okay, and I did a little research because I kind of had a thought about that lack of impulse control and their obsessive nature. So I want to talk about that in just a little bit. But narcissists don't ever heal from their past, certainly not their childhood. You know, they tell you that they're the victims, you know, they've had this happen to them, that happened to them, and all of these different things. Okay, so what happens in the situation is when you're with a narcissist, what you have to understand is this: trauma is literally driving the train with a narcissist. Okay, anytime you have someone with deep trauma wounds that manifest in the ways of having an addictive nature, and not just addictive, but they are obsessed. with things, and they lack impulse control. I think that impulse control and addiction kind of goes hand in hand. But anytime you have all of that bottled up in one individual, you got some serious problems. I hope this kind of helps y'all understand what you dealt with in the relationship, if that's what you want to call it. I'd happen to call it a manipulationship, because these clowns are crazy. These birds, they do whatever they want to do, but if you really look at it, the way that a narcissist is in a relationship, what you'll really understand is that they were obsessed throughout the entire relationship. Through the love bomb, they were obsessed with, your time and getting all of your time and your attention. In that future faking, they were obsessed with making you believe all the lies that they were telling you. In the devaluation stage, they're obsessed with making you feel horrible about yourself. In the devaluation, they're obsessed with making you feel like they don't ever want to see you again. So when you really look at the whole entire relationship, it is a relationship of just pure dysfunction. Nothing was right about it. Nothing. And if you really go back and look at it and really look at it for what it truly is, you'll figure out that nothing was functional about it. It was dysfunctional. It was lopsided. And most of y'all will agree that it was one-sided as well. Okay. So, yeah. So, whenever you look at it again, let me just say this. The obsession started day one. The obsession started day one. It started in that whole future faking love bomb. You know how they were constantly on your phone, constantly on your email, constantly on your text, constantly lying to you about, I want to build a white house, a house with a white picket fence. I want to have this amount of kids, and we're going to have a nice SUV and all of these different vehicles. And then they're talking about then that's during the love bomb and the future faking. Then in the devaluation, they're telling you, I never liked you from the beginning. I hate the way you cook. I hate the way you smell. I hate the way you look. They're just constantly telling you everything they hate about you. Okay. The same things that they said that they loved about you in the beginning. Okay. Then in the discard stage, they're telling you, I don't ever want to see you again. That's why I'm leaving you and I'm never coming back, and all of this old kind of crap that they talk and say, just talking, just blowing hot air. That's all it is. But I did a little research. I want y'all to understand something. That same mouth that they use to talk and saying all the crazy stuff that they say, that's that same, mouth and mind, but that same mind actually, watch this, lacks impulse control. Go figure. Then on top of that, they have an addictive nature. So wait a minute, let me get this right. So you have an addictive nature. You lack impulse control. Okay, 2. And then not only that, but you're clown behind. Actually, you're obsessed too. That's 3 very bad things to have in one individual that you and I called ourselves in a relationship with. Let's just keep it all the way 100. Seriously, let's keep it a thou up in here. So listen, when you ask the question, can they control their obsession with you? No, they can't. They don't want to. Let me tell you something. Did a little research, and here I'm going to bring it out. The part of the brain that houses or that basically controls or where the obsession comes out of is the frontal. Okay, that's in the frontal lobe. When we're dealing with the lack of impulse control, that's the limbic system. Okay, these are two overlapping two overlapping areas of the brain, but they're in the same region of the brain. Okay, so that being said, hopefully that gives you a better understanding. Okay, you could do a little research on it yourself if you want. But what happens is, after you get out of the relationship, they're already obsessed in the relationship. But after you get out of the relationship, their main obsession becomes, they become obsessed the way that they do because, family, let me just be honest with y'all. That narcissist don't ever want to see you with another person. They don't ever want to see you in peace, period. And they definitely don't want to see you in peace with somebody else. They want to leave your peace in pieces. Yeah, that part. So, yeah, they're obsessed. And no, they can't control it. You got trauma driving the train. You got their lying behinds doing exactly what they do. Let me tell you, you want to know how bad it is. If a narcissist has this sudden impulse to steal from you, I don't care what they do, they're going to steal from you. Period. Okay? They are going to steal from you. Just video bombed. She's in a collar. She don't want to quit licking her paws. Yeah. Little allergy. So, anyway. But, yeah. Bella. Hi, Bella. So, anyway. If they got this sudden impulse to steal from you, they're going to steal from you. You go ask them, did they take it? They're going to lie. If they have this sudden impulse to basically cheat on you, they're going to cheat on you. You ask them, you cheating on me, you catch them red-handed, they're going to lie and gaslight. No, I'm not doing it. And literally, I'm going to tell y'all something. Also, narcissists derive pleasure out of cheating on you, lying to you, and getting away with the lies. Okay? Doesn't matter what lie they tell, but they do derive pleasure out of making you believe the lies that they tell. And when you do believe it, they get pleasure out of that. Isn't that crazy? But that's what they do. Okay? So whenever you are leaving them, and they know, even though they're doing the discard, what a narcissist knows is that they never want to see you with anyone else. And especially to see you in peace with somebody else. Are you kidding me? Listen, they can't handle that. I'm going to be honest with you. They just can't. They can't handle that. So I want y'all to just know that no, they can't help it. They can't. This is why I tell y'all you're going to have an unwanted fan for life. And this is why I also tell you, protect your stuff. Put passwords on your stuff. Check your cards to make sure they are not being tracked. Make sure you got, what do they call those things that make sure that you don't have, people are not trying to hijack your hard drive. They got systems, security measures that you can take to put on your hard drives, your cell phones, and different things like that. But you got to protect yourself. But a narcissist always wants what they can't have. Okay? They do. And now that you're gone and away from them, of course they want to see you come back. Of course they want to see, they want to worry you so much by their obsession and, they just want to be with you so bad and all of this and that. And, they did wrong when they were with you, all the lies they tell you to get you back. I mean, you're just like, this person worried me to death until I would actually, just about, not completely, but they worried you to, you just couldn't be worried anymore to take them back. only for them to turn around when you took them back and do the exact same thing and even worse than they did before when you were with this clown. I mean, you can't win. You just can't win. So the best thing that you can do is get away from them. Stay away from them. Don't ever allow them to come back. Protect yourself and your information, your social security number, all that. Make sure you get your medical checkups too. Okay? Take good care of yourself. Especially after you done dealt with one of them because they crazy. And guess what? They don't like to use protection. Okay? But yeah, they want to come back. They do. They obsessed with the fact that you're not, that they want you back. And they definitely don't want to see you with anybody else. They don't want you in love and happy and glowing and growing and all of that. They don't want that. Why would they want that for you when they don't want it for themselves? Remember that. Remember that, fam. Why would they want that for you when they don't even want it for themselves? Okay? So, yeah. They're obsessed and now they can't control it. But I bet you one thing, you can help them out with that by making sure you never go back. How about that? All right, family. So y'all be really good to yourselves, all right? And I will see you all on the next video, fam. And I will see you all healed and whole at the top. Shalom, family. Peace.